Feeling hungry? We're taking you on a tour of 6 restaurants as unique as the food they serve. Let's dig in.
Nestled in between the Skincare Love Beauty Spa and Advani's Pest Control School here in Elmhurst, Queens, is Indo-Java, a 2-aisle mini-mart for all things Indonesian. But every Tuesday, it turns into the city's smallest restaurant with truly authentic Indonesian food.
Hi! Welcome to Warung Selasa.
You're in luck. You got the best table in the house.
This is the one. Have a seat.
It's also the only table.
My name is David Chayadi. I'm the owner of the Indo-Java. We opened Indo-Java 10 years ago. Every Tuesday, I cook right here for all the customers. We call Warung Selasa, so it means Tuesday food stall.
This little soubrette turned one-table pop-up restaurant isn't complete without one of the smallest kitchens in the world.
Our kitchen is very tiny. It's a love kitchen because just enough for 2 persons.
2 people might be a stretch.
I'm sorry.
It's half the size of a broom closet, but it doesn't stop Dewi from whipping up classic Indonesian fare like gudeg and rendang ayam.
Just like the original.
Yummy.
Before, there is non-Indonesian store. It's difficult to find the ingredient from Indonesia and we miss the community. If we have a store, the Indonesian people will come here and then we still can talk Indonesian language. That's our dream and then now it's happened. I'm not a professional chef. I don't have any education chef background, so I just learned from my mom. In the restaurant, the chef always hide in the kitchen. I like talk with the customer when I serve the food so we can sharing the story. They always say it, next week I have to come again.
That was a squeeze. From small to luxurious, this is comfort food, elevated to the extreme.
There's nothing quite like a hot bowl of noodle soup. In fact, you might even say it's priceless. But how much would you be willing to pay for a serving of Taiwan's best beef noodle soup? $20? $50? How about $320? This is beef noodle soup, a Taiwanese staple dish. You can find it on the streets of Taipei at a lot of places. Like here or here. And it will usually run you no more than $6. But there's one restaurant that has taken this common noodle dish to truly elevated heights.
我叫王颖琪，我是牛爸爸牛肉面店的负责人。我父亲做这个牛爸爸牛肉面，从小就接触，这样也对这个店很有认同感跟使命感，所以我就接着做下来。我们把牛肉面分3个等级，一个是一般的牛肉面，然后再来是精致的牛肉面，然后再来就是顶级的牛肉面，有2款，那价格就很高，一个是5000块台币，一个是1万块台币。
While beef noodle soup may seem simple, it's all about the ingredients.
其实牛肉面不外乎就3种啊，牛肉本身，然后汤头跟面条。我们会用不同的等级跟不同的部位，然后去做这样不一样的牛肉面。像我们顶级的牛肉面的话，当然就是用比较高档的和牛。经过我们选过以后，我们会煮过2次，那会有炒过，那跟卤味到了以后，我们会拿去冷冻。做牛肉汤的部分，我们是以20公斤的牛骨跟20公斤的牛肉，所以我们的牛肉汤如果以今天做，大概要到第3天才可以去使用。面条的话，我们是请台湾最大的一个代工厂，那特别帮我们去做我们特制的面条。我们整个完成大概会在1个礼拜左右。
As for the cost, it wasn't actually Wang and his father who came up with the price tag.
当初父亲的想法就是希望，把这牛肉面做好一些，就做了很长的一个实验的一个时间了。那个时候我们有放了一个空格，就让客人吃完之后，你认为多少钱你就去付这样。最高是有人付到3万块了。 那最低的话，当然500块也有啊。就那大概做11到12年，差不多2007年左右的时候，那时候价钱才把它定下来。就是一些固定的客人，他们大概会付的价钱，我们也取了一个平均，所以后来我们就定下这个价钱，然后就1万块就写下来。
Funny enough, as the restaurant's popularity increased, they actually moved to a smaller location.
对，那我们在7年前搬来现在这个台北市内湖的这个位置。那搬到现在这个位置以后，我们做的那个分量，数量就比以前少非常多。这个想法上就比较不是说啊，我们一天要卖非常多碗啊，我们这少量的，但是尽量去把每一碗都做好这样。
So, if you have the cash to spare, see for yourself if this soup is worth the price.
Next, we're heading to Spain, where history is served at the world's oldest restaurant.
Este restaurante no ha cerrado las puertas desde 1725, entonces son 293 años los que llevamos aquí trabajando, continuamente sin cerrar. La bodega de 1590 es todo súper antiguo, es como entrar en el pasado. Respiras historia. Me llamo Luis Javier Sánchez Álvarez, soy director adjunto del restaurante Botín. Una de las cosas más importantes del restaurante es el horno, la joya, esa es la joya de la corona. El horno no se apaga desde hace 293 años. Repito, 293 años, nunca se apaga. Tiene que mantener el calor por la noche y asar por la mañana. Es por eso el motivo de que nunca se puede apagar. Ahí hay un aroma especial, es increíble el horno. El plato estrella de la casa es el cochinillo. El cochinillo es especial, la piel está muy crujiente, con la leña de encina se le da último toque, entonces la piel suena, clas, 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 eso es un manjar, una delicia. Las recetas son antiguas, de cuando los abuelos empezaron el restaurante. Se ha continuado con esas recetas de siempre. Entonces son exactamente igual que cuando el abuelo empezó en la cocina y enseñaron a los cocineros, y eso siguió la tradición, enseñándose de unos a otros, unos a otros, unos a otros. Los nuevos restaurantes de hoy son platos muy certificados, todo muy diseñado, con dibujitos. Nosotros no podemos hacer eso. Nosotros le damos un buen cochinillo con unas buenas patatas, un buen plato de jamón, que se ponga el culo la servilleta aquí uno a disfrutar y a ser felices. Llevo aquí ya 41 años y es como mi casa. Yo aquí estoy, como se dice, pez en el agua. Es importante mantener las tradiciones y las comidas, que no se pierdan, las recetas antiguas. Imagínase que esto se cerrara y las recetas se perdieran. Drama, digo yo. Esperemos que todo siga adelante, continuado, y que sigamos muchos años aquí.
Now get ready for breathtaking landscapes. This Swiss restaurant offers meals with a side of adventure.
To get by car here is not possible. You really have to hike.
This restaurant has been perched in the Swiss Alps for 173 years, and the trek has always attracted hungry hikers. But it's steep, nearly 5,000 feet up.
Hello and welcome to the Escher. I'm Melanie Kmunder and I'm the manager of the restaurant. Our food is very traditional. We got like sausage cheese salad or nut croissant.
But before you make any orders, here's how to get there. First, get to the canton of Appenzell Innerrhoden and head to Wasserrauen. Then cable car it. You'll go up a distance of over 2,000 feet to the Ebenalp mountain. Once you get there, have your hiking boots ready for a 15-minute steep hike. Go through a 40,000-year-old cave, past a chapel, and you're there. Or you can take a 2-hour hike through other paths.
The most hardest part is like the infrastructure. Every chair, beer, all the food, everything has to come by cable car. If there is anything really big and heavy, we're gonna use the helicopter. We got the electricity from the cable car. We got the fresh water from the snow and the rain. In the cave is a big pot of water, and when this is empty, we have to buy the water. So I got a team in the service, the kitchen, and I got people who do all the transports. And me. For me, it's like a really special feeling to be here. My favorite part of the day is when I'm standing up, get a coffee, and just sitting out of the terrace. It's just quiet and it's just relaxing. Most people who came here, they are really happy. They feel the magic. So you wake up and you see everything. It's just unbelievable. Every time I get here, it's just wow.
What a view! Back on ground level now with a restaurant bringing the flavors of Haiti.
Los primeros haitianos nos decían, amiga, yo no comer tortilla, yo no comer tacos, no. De ahí se fueron comunicando uno al otro que ya se vendía comida haitiana aquí. Fue como empezaron a llegar. Ellos nos dicen, aquí es un pedacito de Haití, amiga. Mi nombre es Rosy Castillo y cocinamos comida haitiana aquí en la lonchería dulce. La mayoría de haitianos venían a pedir refugio a Estados Unidos, pero pues ahora sí que se encontraron con una mala noticia que ya no los dejaron pasar. Muchos decidieron quedarse aquí en Tijuana. Nosotros fuimos los primeros en hacer la comida haitiana. Muchos decían, amiga, yo no tengo dinero, no traigo. Les dábamos la comida también. O sea, los primerititos sufrieron mucho. Ellos sí llegaron muchos sin dinero, sin ropa, porque nos robaron todo y pues no traían ni cobijas. Y pues les dimos cobijas aquí. Ahorita ya hacemos varios, o sea, se hace el buñón, el arroz blanco con soscuá, manita de puerco en leguín. La mayoría aquí la comida es picosa, pues ellos sí comen picante, pero no como nosotros lo comemos. Su sazón pues es muy diferente a la de nosotros. Hay algo que te une que es de tu tierra y que sabe que lo vas a comer algo de tu país. Muchas veces nos dicen, mi abuelita lo hacía así. Esa forma de decirnos pues sí nos entra sentimientos. Sí, los últimos que se fueron vinieron y nos daban las gracias. Le digo, no, con que yo esté a gusto, que ustedes se van contentos, con eso estoy bien pagado.
Finally, meet the grandmas who cook up love and tradition, one plate at a time.
We all crave our grandmother's cooking, right? Well, what if there were a place that you could go anytime and get that home-cooked meal from anywhere in the world?
Mancha, 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 mancha.
That place exists in Staten Island, just behind that scaffolding, right over there. Meet Joe. He's Italian by way of Brooklyn.
My name is Jody Scaravella, and I own Enoteca Maria. We don't employ chefs, we employ grandmothers.
When Joe opened the restaurant in 2006, he noticed something.
Every culture was coming to the restaurant to celebrate these Italian grandmothers. So I thought to myself, how nice would it be if we celebrated everybody's culture?
And so Nanas of the World was born.
There are probably somewhere between 30 and 40 grandmothers from different countries.
My name is Habiba. I'm from Algeria.
My name is Lubov and I'm from Moscow, Russia.
Soy Rosa Correa. Vengo de Lima, Perú.
I come from Sri Lanka, Bulgaria,
Dublin, Ireland.
From Armenia,
Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Each night there are two grandmothers cooking. One is always Italian, the other from somewhere else.
When they're in the kitchen cooking, it's a completely different energy. It's their day to shine. It's their day to show what their cultural cuisine is all about. You know, it sounds kind of corny, but they do cook with love.
And that feeling for Joe is about more than the restaurant.
When I opened the Enoteca, I was really grief-stricken. My mom and my sister had passed. It was comforting to have these grandmothers in the kitchen cooking, and you know, they would pinch my cheek and say, you want to try this? And at that point I realized that what we were doing was much bigger than I thought it was going to be. When you walk through the restaurant, if you listen, every table that you pass by, they're talking about their mothers or they're talking about their grandmothers. It kind of evokes a trip down memory lane.